Hello, people. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't been here before, my name is Humberto Piña Zavala, and I'm making this series of tutorials for uh, people who are taking the TOEFL preparation course. And if they miss a class or something, they can come here and they can just go over the class one more time. Also, if you are a person who likes to work on your own, this is a good time for you to study. Now we're in the section two, structure and written expression. We worked so far with uh, sentences with one clause. Today we're going to move on to sentences with multiple clauses. So here you go. Right, sentences with multiple clauses. Many sentences in English have more than one clause. A clause is a group of words containing a subject and a verb. You might say it's a sentence, but there are differences between a clause and a sentence. I don't want to go into too much detail. Whenever you find a sentence on the TOEFL test with more than one clause, you need to make sure that every subject has a verb and every verb has a subject. Right? This is basic, working with that for all the first 5 skills. If you have questions, please go back and take a look at these videos that we have done before. Next, you need to check that the various clauses in the sentence are correctly joined, right, put together. There are various ways to join clauses in English. Certain patterns appear frequently in English and on the TOEFL test. You should be very familiar with these patterns. Okay. So, skill number 6, use coordinate connectors correctly. When you have two clauses in an English sentence, you must connect the two clauses correctly. One way to connect two clauses is to use and, but, or, so, and yet, between these clauses. We have two simple sentences joined together with a connector, where the connector is in the middle and is preceded by a comma. Okay, we got Tom is singing, right? Subject, Tom is singing. And Paul, subject, is dancing, right? Subject, verb, and we have the connector, and. Okay. Now, and puts ideas that are similar together, but puts contrasting ideas together, usually, contrasting ideas. Tom is tall, Paul is short, some sort of contrast there. Again, subject, verb, got that. Or use an idea of a choice. We have decisions there. Tom must write the letter or Paul will do it. Subject, verb, subject, verb. Subject, verb. Tom told a joke. So, as a consequence, therefore, Paul laughed. Okay. So it's giving me the idea of cause and effect. And Tom is tired, yet, kind of a surprising result based on the premise. He is not going to sleep. Okay. So notice that we have a sentence with a subject and a verb on each side of the connector. These two sentences are connected with one of these coordinate connectors, right? And they're always preceded by a comma, and they're always in the middle. In each of these examples, there are two clauses that are correctly joined with a coordinate conjunction, and, but, or, so, yet, and of course, the use of the comma. Here, the whole example shows how this sentence pattern could be tested in the structure section of the TOEFL test. For example, give a power failure, subject, occur, verb, the lamps, subject, went out, verb, right? So we got two subjects, two verbs, that's fine. Here we need a connector, right? So we're going to eliminate those answers that are not connectors, and therefore we got the correct one there. The power failure occurred, comma, so the lamps went out, right? Because this happened, this was the consequence. In this example, you should notice quickly there are two clauses, a power failure occurred and the lamps went out. The sentence needs a connector to join the clauses. Then later and next are not connectors, so answers A, C, and D are not correct. The best answer is B, because so can connect two clauses. Let me say, so is giving me the idea of consequence. Okay, so remember, subject verb, she laughed, she wanted to cry, so it's verb, and a coordinate connector, preceded by a comma. Okay, that's how this works. I hope this makes sense to you guys, and we're going to move on to the exercise. Now, each of the following sentences contains more than one clause. Again, remember, very basic, underline the subject once and the verb twice, circle the connectors, and then tell me if this is correct or incorrect. We got the software should be used, and this computer is an IBM, right? This is correct. We have the connector and preceded by a comma. Everything is fine. The rain clouds can be seen in the distance, but has fallen, right? This is incorrect because even though we have the connector, the comma, we're missing a subject, right? So now it's a good time to pause the exercise, to pause the video so you can do the exercise, then come back and check your answers, okay? Pause now and see you when you come back. Okay, now that we're back, we got they are trying to sell their house, comma, it has been on the market for 2 months, right? We got subject, verb, comma, but there is no connector. So, that's incorrect. So the quality of the print was not good, comma, I, subject, changed the toner cartridge, right? So you got subject, verb, comma, but the connector is in the wrong position. So this is incorrect because, this type of connectors go in the middle. The lifeguard, subject, will warn you about the riptides, or connector and the comma. She, subject, may require you, verb, to get out of the water. Okay, so everything is fine. We got the subject, we got the verb, we got the connector, and subject and verb. You should have finished the work yesterday, yet is not close to being finished today. Okay, subject, verb, connector, verb. So you see there's a problem. Probably we're missing a subject there. Okay, the phone rang again and again. So the receptionist was not able to get much work done. Subject, verb, connector, subject, verb. Everything is fine. The missing wallet was found, but the cash and credit cards have been removed, right? The cash and credit card subject have been removed. So subject, verb, connector, subject, verb. Very good. Or you can drive your car for another 2,000 miles, comma. You, subject, can get it fixed, verb. So notice that we have the subject, the verb, the comma, but the connector is in the wrong position. So it's incorrect because of this misplaced connector. Now, the chemist, subject, was, verb, awarded Nobel Prize, comma. He, subject, flew to Europe, verb, to accept it. Okay, so we got subject, verb, comma, but there is no connector, so that's incorrect. We got a missing connector right there. Okay, so remember, we have two sentences. The sentence has a subject and a verb. They're connected, they're put together with one of these connectors, and they have to be in the middle, and they have to be preceded by a comma. Okay, so I hope this helps you, understand a little bit better how the skill works in the TOEFL test. And again, if you think this is useful, give a thumbs up. That really helps the YouTube algorithm to take us into account. Please, I invite you to subscribe so our channel can keep growing, and to share with somebody else who might need this type of tutorials. Remember, this is free of charge. So, spread the wealth. So see you online.